Okay, it's raining like a bitch. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I can barely hear myself talk, but the last time I did one of these videos, I was yelling, and it seems like you couldn't really hear the rain that much, so I'm gonna try to just talk normally, and hopefully you can hear me. But I can't hear myself, so if I do start yelling, that's why. But today I wanted to talk about something. It popped into my head as I was driving to my route for work, and it was the phrase that popped in my head was competitive victimhood. Like, everyone knows someone that is a competitive victim. Like, that is their personality. Like, they are always thinking about what's going wrong for them. And, like, that somehow, like, the more things that are going wrong for them somehow makes them feel better because they're struggling, right? Like, I'm going through the struggle. Like, oh, this sucks. Like, that kind of thing. And to a degree, all of us do this. But there's some people that are competitive with it hardcore, and that is their personality. Like, you're like, oh man, making conversation at work, you're like, man, I didn't get good sleep last night. I only got like 5 hours. Fuck. I'm dragging my ass today. And then they're like, oh dude, that's nothing. Normally I only get 4 hours because blank and blank and blank. And yeah, this fucking sucks. Like, my life is horrible. Like, it's just, my life sucks. And it's like, okay, dude, like, I guess you win. Like, your life sucks, I guess. You win because of that. Like, the whole idea of it, right, is like, it's the privilege thing. It's like, you had a nice life. I didn't. And look what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing. But they're not actually doing anything. They're like living in that only, how do I say? They're living in just that idea. They're like, yes, I'm struggling, therefore I'm doing good because I have a hard time, so I'm doing good. You know, like, my struggle is worse than yours, so I'm better than you. It's like, no, what are you doing? Like, if your struggle is worse than mine, sorry if I'm yelling. If your struggle is worse than mine, and you're doing something better than me, like you've got it going on better than how I've got it going on, then fair enough, right? You did your thing, and now you're proving that, like, that shit didn't bother me. That shit didn't change my potential, right? But if you are in the same position of, like, you know, at work, right? You're talking to the guy at work, and he's just the same dude as you, like, not doing anything extra, but he's like this competitive fucking how did I say? Competitive complainer, like competitive victim. He gets enjoyment out of identifying the things that are going wrong in his life. And it's hard to, like, explain, like, what's going on there, but it's the pride of but they're not fully feeling that pride because they're not fully thinking about it. They just, at some point, they connected that, like, oh, more struggle is good. And then they just started going down that path in their brain. Like, yeah, let me think of all the ways that I'm struggling so I can feel good. Like, if you stay and live in that mindset, then you will keep struggling. Like, do you think that the motherfuckers that are having a good life are always talking about the things that they're struggling with? Like, are they always like, oh, fuck, I can never get good sleep. Oh, my wife's a bitch. Oh, fuck, I have my kids, man. They're so tiring. I don't have time. I got these kids. It's like, they would make changes to solve that. They would solve those issues rather than just being like, oh yeah, it's the way it is. These things suck. And I'm stronger because they suck. It's like, no, every time you go and say, like, you're just complaining to someone and saying, like, look at how bad I got it. You're basically saying, I'm not capable of handling this issue. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with my incapability of handling my own issues that are bothering me. So it's like, you make that connection and then you're like, why am I complaining? Why would I complain? Especially if you have the perspective of, like, people have it way harder than me and they're not complaining. Like, they have it way harder than me in every single factor in life. All of them. And they're not complaining. So what right do I have? How dare I complain about my little bullshit? And then, like, those two combined together, those two ideas, you're like, fuck it, man. Complaining is not helping. It's the victimhood shit is not good for me. Like, maybe it feels good in the moment, but it, like, long term, you're just deluding yourself. You're sitting there just fucking telling yourself, I'm not good enough, and life will remain this way, and I suck, and this is just how it is. Like, I have to deal with it. Like, do you want to live that way? Do you want to be a victim your whole life? You have the choice. you can choose to stop doing that shit. Like, if you are that type of person, if I'm describing that and you're like, oh fuck, I do that, like I am that guy, like don't do that, bro. Like that's obvious at this point, but like you are hurting yourself. You are hurting yourself. Like, I don't know how to get it through to you because I'm talking to myself in the past right now. I wasn't never really bad with this, but I still did it, you know? I still would be like, oh man, like, oh yeah, you only got 7 hours of sleep last night, I only got 5. I was up all night gaming. It's not like I fucking had to get 5 hours of sleep, but you know, I would still feel that way. Like, I only got 5 hours of sleep last night, so I'm better than you. You're complaining about 6 hours, you know? Like, it's so stupid. It's so bullshit. Like, don't match people's complaints. Like, if other people are complaining about their shit to you, take that as a sign to be like, they're complaining, I'm not complaining, I should feel good about that. Like, don't look down on them, but be like, just use that as a boost for yourself and be like, this is another reminder that you aren't complaining about your shit. You're doing your shit and you're not complaining. Like, you're just going through it. Like, what does complaining get for you? What does it do for you? Does it do anything positive other than that like little bit of relief in the moment where you're like, yeah, like it's like cathartic a little bit to be like, yes, this is bothering me, and I don't know how to deal with it. But then if you just stew in that and stay in it forever, then you will continue to be bothered with it. Like, you will never solve it. So don't be a victim. Don't reside to being a victim, bro. Like, the world these days is trying to say like, hey, it's okay to be a victim. It's okay to just settle for what you are. And don't misconstrue that and say like, don't be okay with who you are. These things get misconstrued so hard. Like, you are not the person, you are not your ego, right? It's okay to be who you are, but you are not your ego. So it's not okay to be your ego, however it is right now. Like, your ego needs to evolve and be stripped away slowly by over time. Stripped down into its bare essentials, really. I don't know what else to say, but don't be a victim. It's ruining your life, and also don't judge people for doing that. This is like stoicism. Don't look down upon people just because they don't know what you know. Like, if you learned a lesson, don't look down upon them just because they haven't learned that lesson. Because basically what you're doing is looking down upon your past self and you're judging yourself. You need to accept yourself and your past, how you came to this point, and then that will allow you to love other people that haven't made it to your point, you know? That's another big thing I've been learning lately, is just love. Look for the love. I'm gonna make a video about that, but I think that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully the audio is fucking hearable, because I can barely hear myself right now and I'm struggling to not start yelling. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and wait for this rain to die down a little bit more and get back to work. But love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.